All right, so the first thing we did with the property when we bought it is build a front fence with a gate, because we had a gate up on the alongside of the house. So every second Tom, Dick and Harry brought his dogs and they did their business on our front lawn. So we built the fence, made the hedges, which is absolutely growing fantastic, again allowing for that perfect privacy. Then we configured the gardens. We did this side, put these lovely raised garden beds. So this is our seasonal fruit and veg. Did the gardens on this end as well, with a bit of flowers, seasonal plants as well. Now, we had a small concrete steps by the front door, which was very small, clammy, not very welcoming. So we ended up redesigning what are we going to do, and we ended up with this product. So end result was the deck. That was done in 4 phases. Phase 1 was building the top part, obviously getting in and out the house at the same level. We needed to continue the front sliders with the front door, so that's why it's all on the same level. Phase 2 of the building deck was steps, coming up these lovely steps, making it nice, open and welcoming for people to see. Phase 3 of deck building was these big, nice 9-meter long steps that leads on to phase 4 of deck building, and that was this big, nice open space deck, which all forms part of the indoor-outdoor flow, perfect for entertaining friends and family. So the deck was a big labor of love effort. I originally started off with the top part of the deck, and then I had to configure and think, how am I going to build these lovely steps? And it took me a few weeks and a few YouTube videos and talking to people, but eventually I figured it out for myself. So I ended up building the steps, and then it was this massive big 9 by 11 meter deck, which has got 48 piles on it, under it, by the way, so it's sturdy enough to carry a house, which, yeah, it took me long hours, but I was determined to finish it. And now we sit with the end product, enjoying the sunlight and having good barbecues on it. So welcome to the lovely lounge that we have designed and well thought of. One of the very things we had to consider with the renovations, and I think one of the best opportunities we got, was double glazing the whole house. So therefore we could resize the windows and resize a lot of that, which essentially meant that we could create nice big open window spaces. The slider doors on that side has got full width opening to continuous indoor-outdoor flow. Small things that we did as well is the curtain rail is not against the wall, but actually comes from ceiling height all the way down, which again just gives that illusion of optimal space. And the other thing that we did is we changed the 70s archway that we had over and just squared it off, modernized it to a lovely lounge on top of the alcoves for the shelving for nice art pieces as well. So a lot of thought has gone into this, a lot of custom made designs, but essentially it just makes it so much better and unique.
So this is our dining room, and as you can see, it's quite a smallish dining room. So we had to make do with things like, for instance, the table here, it's extendable, so it can extend to 8 seats, but we keep it nice and short to make the room seem bigger. And if you have a look over this way, This is thanks to my lovely husband, great idea, hates nails. So we've got this art hanging system here where we can change the art around. Now when it came to the kitchen, when we moved in here, there was a big wall over here with a serving hutch just over this way. And you had to go through a door here and through another door just to get into the kitchen itself, with the fridge over this way, and more or less the footprint was the same. What we did is, if you have a look at the front door, I wanted to move the fridge, but that would have meant that when you came through the front door, you would look directly into the fridge. So we put this little false wall in there just to hide your fridge. The other thing is, I will say this, long nights of building our own kitchen. If I have to choose another job, that's what I'll do next time. And this is our butler's pantry where we hide all our sins. So this is our guest bathroom. So as you can see, I'll draw your attention to the tiling. So me and Quinton did all the tiling ourselves. As you can see, the mirrors here, we went for slim line lights. I wanted all the vanity pieces to be off the floor for easy cleaning and off the walls. And then I'll just draw your attention to the bath. I'm very big on baths, so I wanted a full-sized bath. But if we had a normal bath in here, the corner would have trapped you in this little space with a toilet. So we had to dish out a bit of money to get a bath without a corner, and just opens up that space. In here, there was a shower box that was sealed off and now is part of the master bedroom, which Quinton will show you a little bit more about.
Welcome to the study. This is our multifunction room, but mainly the study. A little story about the study was the fact that we built the bookshelf over a span of the weekend. Now we had the builder do all the big jobs, big tasks, and we decided that by the Friday after he left, we jumped in, and the Monday morning he walked into the room and said, but that wasn't there, we didn't do that. And we both said, yes, we actually built the bookshelf over the weekend. And the little amazing part about it is all the shelves are adjustable, so you can have big, small books. This just looks uniform, but essentially we've got all our books in different categories, from cooking, self-helping, right through to children's books, so we're ready for little kiddies as well. The dogs also sleep in their lovely big palace, so they are crate trained, which is an amazing feature. I just said from day one, we'll have them stay in the crates. If there's ever earthquake or any issues, we know they're safe. They know they're safe in the crate as well. We've got the writer's desk, mirror doors. One little fantastic thing about this beautiful wallpaper is the little bird that we've got is the same as the one on the other wallpaper. So it's continuity, and just carries from one room to the other.
So this was the original master bedroom. Now the music room, hopefully one day the baby room. As you can see, I'll just draw your attention here. We put up a little ledge on the same height as the wainscoting, and that's just so that we can avoid more nails into the walls. I'll also draw your attention to our lovely colourful wallpaper here, seeing the little parrot here and how we repeated that in the study. This is also the room that we hang out the most.
All right, welcome to the master bedroom and ensuite. Now, as Barry's mentioned in the other video, we used to have a shower box. So the original house used to end over here. So everything from here onwards behind me has been extended. The house has been built on. Quite an exciting process to watch unfold as the builders did their part. But anyway, so there used to be a shower box here. Through there used to be a door to a very small bedroom into here with the wardrobe in that side, so that was occupying that space. We do have the ensuite with the shower, which is a nice meter by meter, nice, good, decent size shower. Inside the vanity we have got plug points as well, because I didn't like the idea of plug points, first of all on the bevel tiles, and also it just looks unpleasant, so therefore it's hidden away. Nice mirror lights as well that we got put in. Small things that make a big space saving is cavity doors. So again, one of our well thought of the project.
So with the bedroom here, we wanted it to open up with French doors on the garden. Bananas are not in a great shape currently because it is still winter. And then here, I'll draw your attention to what we've got here. It's little shelves. I don't know if you know about those little shelves we had in the 80s. They were all painted gold with horrible little fake marble tops. But I love these, and I bought them in a second op shop in Otaki. Yes. Got Quinton to paint to make some tops for me, and I painted them black, and we used them as little night shelves just to have some space saving as well.
Now these lights are very unique. It's the only set of lights you will get in the world because they're bespoke made. It's different heights. We got them. We specially made these mirrors behind it as well to size, and it gives the illusion of 6 lights and not just 3 lights. So again, you know, playing with the small things like illusions and height differences. We also have got the extra large window. That was one of the things we did with the Renos, is just make sure we put nice big windows in, and these blinds got custom made especially for this big window.
So this is originally the garage. So rather than a garage, we've decided to have this multi-space or multi-use room, which is, as you can see, my practice here as well as Quinton's office. To have that butler's pantry that we've had in the kitchen, we had to move our laundry outside, as you can see there in the corner. This is a lovely room with flooded light throughout the day, which makes it quite pleasant to work in.
Hello, Cuckoo. Come, Iso. Come. There we are. Okay. So, besides dogs, we also have 8 delightful chickens. This is Gertrude, and she's a Rhode Island Red, among the other lot that we've got as well. I don't know if you want to pan around and just see them all sit here, because they are delightful chooks, but they're beautiful. Now, this is part of this private corner of the garden, actually forms part of our outdoor seating area for our Airbnb, and the link is wherever it will need to go, but this is also part of the whole renovation process. If we walk through to here, I'm happy to show you this beautiful circular lawn. Now, there's a very subtle thing, a circular thing happening here. So we've got the small circle, the big circle, and then another circle over that end. So again, just perfect design, but doing this lawn was actually a very hard labor of love, and I'm sure Deepika will put the video of me leveling out the soil for the lawn. This is to find aliens for those enthusiasts out there. No, it's actually a weather station, so I do play around with a little bit of tech geeky stuff as well, one of my lovely hobbies. But yeah, again, we've got lovely quince tree, a peach, a plum, we've got some citrus trees, again just all close to the house and the kitchen. So yeah, that's all part of the big renovation garden project.